We are now live on Facebook. Good morning, good Friday morning. Welcome to the Keller Williams Southwest Realtor Know-hoW. So this is month 2 in our Champions for Charity promotion, which will be all year. And we have a different champion every month. So this month, April, we have Linda Day. So Linda, I know your name. Linda, wave and let everybody know which one you are. And then we have a new technical person. So Norman will be handling our slides and any technical things we have. Yay, Norman. And our special guest today is Vicki Coates with the East Fort Bend Human Needs Ministry. So Linda, I'm going to turn this over to you but do you want to say anything about so who else do you have planned for this month besides Vicki?
Well, Vicki's this week, and then next week I'm going to have a lender come on, and then a stager, and then someone from the title company.
Wow. So we have a great month to look forward to here on April. In April on Realtor Know-hoW. So I remember I told you guys earlier, this is live, so you're going to say some things or whatever. So anyway, so glad to have you all here. And I'm going to turn it over to Linda now to ask Vicki some questions.
Okay, so Vicki Coates is the Executive Director of East Fort Bend Human Needs Ministry. And Vicki, just tell us kind of a brief a brief history of East Fort Bend.
A brief history of East Fort Bend?
Norman, show the slide, the one that has Vicki's picture on it now, if you would. That'd be great. Okay. Yay.
Yay. Okay. Well, East Fort Bend Human Needs Ministry was incorporated in 1990. We are a coalition of 11 churches right now, and our mission at East Fort Bend is to address the basic human needs of families in temporary financial crisis in East Fort Bend County.
Great. So what are the statistics for last year? How many people did you help?
Well, I happen to have that, and there is a slide that Norman has. But last year, East Fort Bend served 43,024 individuals.
Wow.
And that is 23,548 adults and 19,476 children through our food pantry programs.
Okay, great. Can you tell us a little bit about the programs?
The programs here at East Fort Bend, I can. We have a food pantry, which is our main program. We have a financial assistance program. We do back to school supplies, and we have a resale shop. But let me tell you a little bit about our food pantry. We have a full food order where a family can come in 4 times a year at their choosing and get a large order. And that includes meat and milk and eggs and fresh fruits and vegetables, laundry supplies, bath soap, so many things that you can't purchase with food stamps. We also have a supplemental order that the families can get on the weeks that they don't get a full food order. We do kid sacks. We have birthday sacks. We do holiday baskets. We do Thanksgiving and Christmas baskets where we provide everything that's needed for a meal, including a gift card so that they can purchase the meat of their choice. We have a monthly food fair that we host with the Houston Food Bank where it's open to anyone that wants to come. They bring about 10 pallets of fresh fruits and vegetables. And the program goes for 2 hours, and we do it January through October. And last week was our food fair, and I believe we served over 248 families in that 2-hour time.
Oh my God.
We also work with the Houston Food Bank and deliver backpack buddy programs, backpack buddies to schools to Fort.
And one of the things I know that you guys do, Linda, you help with this ministry also, right? Do you?
I do, yes. Yeah.
Okay. So one of the things that you have coming up even is the Empty Bowls event, the gala. And is that like a fundraising event?
It is. It was the very first fundraiser of East Fort Bend. It's not the only one now. We're also, have some other events, but it's coming up. It's next Friday at Floor in the cafeteria there. And we've got, I think, 14 area restaurants that are providing appetizers and soup and bread and desserts. And the whole idea is that you come have a simple meal of soup and bread to signify that that's what people in our community, only have to eat. So, but it's a great fundraiser. It's a lot of fun. It's not fancy at all. You can come in your jeans.
Well, tell about the bowls. I think the bowls was like a fascinating thing that you guys
Linda,
do.
I lost y'all for a minute. Were you wanting me to talk about empty bowls, or were you talking?
Well,
Yes.
I started talking about it, but if you want to, why don't you pick up and talk about the bowls?
Okay, well, we have bowl painting sessions here at our ministry where the community comes in and paints these beautiful bowls. We do have a bowl painting committee, and we work with Albert, who is an artist, and he's been firing our bowls the last few years for us, Albert Goldridge. And it's a wonderful event because Empty Bowls is a nationwide fundraiser. And this is our 10th annual. And so what it really does is talk about some families that only have soup and bread to eat at night. But we have 18 local restaurants coming this year to do soup and appetizers. And it's gourmet soup. So for $40, you can sample food from 18 different restaurants, and you can help us fill empty bowls in the community.
Wow.
In order to purchase a bowl, I'm sorry, Linda?
I was gonna say,
In order to purchase a bowl, I'm sorry, I keep
That's okay.
fading out.
Becky, you go ahead. That's fine.
Okay, in order to purchase a bowl, you have to attend the event. So today the tickets are $40. Tomorrow they will be $50. So if you're interested in coming, you should get your ticket today. We have live auction, silent auction. We have a wine pool, a whiskey pool, a Kendra Scott jewelry pool, raffles. We have all these wonderful items that you can purchase to help us raise money for the ministry.
That sounds awesome. And then they can also buy the bowls, right? The painted bowls.
Oh, yes, ma'am. That's the only way that you can buy the bowls is to attend the event.
Oh, okay. I think that's an amazing. I didn't know it was a national kind of event, but I still think that's like a great idea.
Yeah, and it brings awareness to hunger in the community because so many people think Fort Bend County, there's not any hungry people in Fort Bend County, but there are a lot of hungry families in Fort Bend County, and I'm just blessed that East Fort Bend is here to serve those families in need.
So another thing that I know that Keller Williams Southwest partners with you guys on is our Shredding Hunger.
Oh yeah, I mean, you guys have been doing this for a few years, and you fill that truck. There was thousands of pounds of food donated last year, along with financial contributions, and again, it helps bring awareness to the ministry. So, we couldn't do what we do without the support of Keller Williams. I am honored to be a Keller Williams agent. I'm honored to be the executive director of East Fort Bend Human Needs Ministry, but I can tell you Keller Williams has been a huge supporter of us through the shred, through supporting empty bowls, through program support, through sponsorships, through the dinners, through this year underwriting the valet, and it's just amazing. So it's a wonderful organization, and I truly thank you for all your support. And Linda is also a board member here. She's a community director, so she's a screener, so she volunteers here at the food pantry. So the support that you offer us is just phenomenal. So thank you again.
Yeah.
Well, I know. So before we leave Shredding Hunger, that's coming up the first Saturday in May, I believe. Is that right?
Yes, it's May 4th. It's going to be in the Keller Williams parking lot. It's from 11 to 2. And if you want to just bring any items that need to be shredded, all we ask is that you also bring a donation for East Fort Bend, just some, food items, or if you want to write a check, we'll be glad to take that too.
Okay, great. So, anything else you guys want to talk about the ministry?
Well, let me just tell you real quick too about the dinners that Vicki mentioned. We've done this for a couple of years now. We have some Keller Williams agents that get together, and we prepare a gourmet dinner complete with wine pairings, and and we have it in a beautiful home. And it's part of the live auction, so people can bid on having their dinner. So a lot of people said they love it because they don't have to worry about cleaning their own house or anything, and they can have a nice dinner party at someone else's house and just enjoy it. So if anybody wants to come to Empty Bowls, and you can bid on that dinner, and we'd love to see you there.
And I think Kimbra was the one that did that for a couple of years, right?
Yeah, Kimbra has been heading it up, and actually it's been at her house in Pecan Grove. She's got a lovely home.
Yay. Well, that does sound great. So, Vicki, thank you so much for taking time today to come and share the Human Needs Ministry with the people that are on the Keller Williams Southwest Facebook page.
Well, thank you.
So we are live there. And that's why, if you see me turning over here, that's because I've got my bigger monitor here and I go check Facebook to see what we're doing. And right now we had 25 people watching, with some people making comments. So thank you to all that are watching. And I tell you, promise you that over the next week, there's going to be several hundred, even more than 1,000 people that will watch this video, as we've seen over the past few weeks. So yay. So Linda, anything you want to say or ask Vicki about?
Well, no, but just let me finish this up with just saying where East Fort Bend is located.
Okay.
It's in Stafford. It's at 435 Stafford Run. It's right off of Avenue E. And there's a resale shop right next door. And all the proceeds from the resale shop actually go back to supporting East Fort Bend. So it's a great place to donate. It's a great place to shop. A lot of times you can go in there and find clothes with the tag still on them. And they got a lot of household goods and just all kinds of things. So, but if anybody wants to volunteer, I know they can always use volunteers. And
what kind of volunteers do you need or do you look for?
Well, we have volunteers that interview the clients. We have volunteers that work in the food pantry, in the resale shop, back in the warehouse. Volunteers for our fundraising events. We do have a website, humanneeds.org. that you can go to. We have
earlier, so I was looking it over earlier, and that's when I realized that the Empty Bowls was coming up like next weekend. So.
Yes, ma'am. Next Friday, we're very excited about that. And also, I didn't mention, but another part of our programs here at the ministry is we have a financial assistance program. We can help families pay towards their rent, utilities, or mortgage. That program is very specific, and we help families in temporary crisis. So that's another way that you can get assistance at East Fort Bend Human Needs Ministry.
I love that. So, so thank you for taking the time to let us know about your ministry, the ministry there, and how you are already, helping the residents of Fort Bend County. That's awesome. That's awesome. So thank you, Vicki, for joining us. Linda, yay, we got a whole month of this. So
well, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to share about the ministry. Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Norman.
Norman, thank you very much. That wasn't difficult, was it?
Not at all, guys.
No, good. So we're gonna sign off. I don't know if you sign off these days, but anyway, we're gonna end this broadcast, and we'll be back next Friday the same time. So we'll see you next Friday for Keller Williams Southwest Realtor Know-hoW.
Okay, great. Thank you.